Hi there, Maureen from Color Me Positive PLR, and here's a quick tutorial on how to add patterns to shapes using the shape format and crop tool, and I'll go through about 4 different things here. We talked about this in the Zoom meeting this morning, did a little bit there, but this will be a little more organized. Okay. So what I want to do first, I'm going to choose what I'm going to use as a pattern. I'm just going to grab a mandala and drag it in to PowerPoint. Okay. Now, what I want to do is come up here to the crop tool. Okay. When you're clicked on a picture, you'll be in picture format and you'll find the crop tool up here. And you're going to click on the little arrow. That'll open a menu. You're going to come down to crop to shape. Okay. And we're going to choose a heart. And we're going to click on that. And see how it crops the image. All right. Now, because I want this image to really fill out the heart, I'm going to come over back to the crop tool. Click on it. And you're going to see the actual mandala behind here, your pattern, right? So you can change the size of that and move it around, okay? So I want to change it. I want to make it fill out the whole thing. So I'm going to come up here, not to these little corners, but here to the circle, and hold my shift key down and pull it out. So it makes it bigger, and then I can place it where I want within that heart shape. Okay. And then you're going to come back up to crop, click on it, and there you go. Now I'm going to add a border, black, and I'm going to come down and make it a little bit thicker so we can see it better. And there you have it. A really cool heart image that you could use as a coloring page if you like. So if you want to do a whole book of this and you have a ton of really cool patterns, you could do that. And you can use any shape in the shape tool, okay, in the crop to shape tool. So if we come back here, you can come back to crop to shape and use anything you like. Okay, so let's say, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, triangle, and you'll have a filled in triangle. And come on down here. So you can make some really cool graphics for your coloring books and also for your journals and planners as well. Just little things on the side they can color in, or make an arrow pointing at something, and you can resize them up or down or however you like. So it's really, really a great tool to use to work with this. Okay, I'm going to make a star. And again, if you want to move the pattern around in there, just go to the crop tool, click on it here, and move the pattern to where you'd like it. Okay, and click on crop again. So there you have a star. You could add a heart, and you can do that for tons and tons and tons of stuff. Now, you can also do it another way. I prefer the crop to shape tool up here, but let's say we want to insert a shape, okay, and let's use that. Okay, we'll make it a little smaller. All right, and you can actually come up here to shape format, go to shape fill, and add a picture from a file, and I'm just going to add the same mandala. Okay, so now again, this doesn't fill out the whole thing, and I do want it filled out completely. So I'm going to come to shape format or picture format and go to crop, and then you have to come down here to fill. Okay, and there again, it'll show you the fill. And now I'm going to pull it out and then move it around to where I'd like it. There we go. And then click crop And then I'm going to come over to the picture border because you're on picture format here. Go to picture border. I'm going to make it black, and I'm going to make it a little bit thicker by going down to weight and choosing a thicker weight. Okay, so it's just another way to get to the same place as you got to here. Okay, now we can also use the icons. All right, I'll show you how in a minute, and there's a bit of a glitch with it, but okay, let's see here. I'm going to use that one, pull in a mandala as a pattern, so you can use anything, any kind of pattern you like. Okay. Then I'm going to come over to Insert, Icons up here. Okay, now I'm going to choose this cat, and I'll show you what happens when I choose something else. So I'm going to make this bigger. Now these are SVG files, the icons, or they seem to be. Okay, so you want to make sure you choose the pattern first, then click on Shift and choose the icon. Then you're going to come over to Graphics Format. Oh, wait, sorry, there's a missing step. So once you've got the cat in there, you need to click on that. And you're on Graphics Format. Then you need to come over here and Convert to Shape. Okay, just click Yes. All right. Now, see over here in the Selection pane, we have, this is the mandala, and this is the cat, okay, and it's only one layer, so you'll be able to use this. So again, click on the background first, then the cat, go to Shape Format, Merge Shapes, and Intersect, okay, and that's going to cut the pattern to the cat shape. Okay, so I'm just going to make this a bit bigger so you can see it. And then I'm going to be over in picture format, go there, picture border. I'm going to add a black border, make it a little bit thicker. And there you have the cat filled with the mandala. Okay, and again, if you want to move it around, come over to crop and go down to fill. And that will show up as your background. And you just pull it out and move it around to where you'd like it to be. And then click crop. Okay. Now, I'm just going to get rid of this. And I'm going to put, oops, that did not work. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to pull that in again. And we're going to try a different icon, and I'll show you what happens if it's an SVG with layers, okay, more than one part. So I'm going to go to Insert, go to Icons, and I'm going to choose the elephant. I'll make it big enough for us to see. Okay. Now I'm going to go over to Graphics Format, Convert to Shape. And this is what happens, okay? So here you have Graphic 31, and you have two layers, basically, right? Because this little guy isn't all in one piece. If I choose that one, see that leg is separate. So that means over here, there's two layers. So when I do choose this, and then the elephant, I can't merge the shapes. I can't go to intersect because it just won't work. And I haven't been able to figure it out. See, if I can't get rid of these, and I can't kind of, like in Photoshop, I would flatten them together or something, but here I can't do that. So there's just no way to put these two together that way. Okay. Let's see, shape fill, you go to picture, so you would have to do it this way and just add the graphic there. And let's go to picture format, border, black, and weight would be 2. So I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, so you have to do it that way. It can be done, but not the same way as the other ones. So figured that out after the call. Again, now if you want to come over to crop, but see, it doesn't show fill here either once you've got it. So the picture that you use to fill the elephant would have to, fill the elephant basically. So you're going to want to pick the right kind of shape, right? In terms of this, I mean, pattern that's going to end up filling the whole elephant, but it can be done. And excuse me. Now, let's see. I have an SVG file. Let's pull in this that I got from the Noun project, which I love. So I'm just going to pull, this is an SVG file, same as the icons. And I thought it would be really cool because I can actually, when I go to insert, I have this add-in where I'm able to pull up the Noun project here. I've been a member for a long time, and I can insert these icons, but they're all PNG files, so it's not the same thing as an SVG. And I went and checked, and you can't pull the SVG files in from here. It's not compatible. They're working on it because PowerPoint just got the ability to use SVG files. So they're working on a way that you'll be able to actually pull them in from here. Otherwise, you just have to go download them. And since this one is a single layer, you can just come over, click on that graphics format, convert it to a shape, click off, then click on the background, click on the butterfly, go to shape format, merge shapes, and intersect. Okay, and then you're still in picture format, go to picture outline, black, make the weight heavier if you like. And there. So if you have a bunch of SVG files like this that are single layers, you can make tons and tons of unique to you coloring pages with them. Now you can do the same thing with text, because text is a shape in PowerPoint. Okay? So you want to go to Insert, come over to your text box. You can just drag it out, and I'm just going to write this is my cool text. Okay, and I'm going to center it, and I'm going to use Impact because it's a bigger font, a thicker font, so it holds patterns a little bit better than the thin ones. And I'm just going to make it real big. Okay, and now all you want to do here is the same thing, right? You click off here, come over to your pattern first, and then click on your text, shape format, and then you're going to merge them, intersect. Okay, and you're going to want, because this all looks like gobbledygook right now, so you're going to want to definitely put a shape outline, black, and make the weight a little bigger. So there you go. Cool, huh? And again, if you want to move the pattern around, make it bigger or smaller, come over to crop, come down here and go to fill. And you can make the text bigger, smaller, however you like, move it. And you can actually see when you're doing this where the pattern's going to line up. So that's cool too. Just click on the crop button, and now you have a page with text that they can color in. It's a little bit more complicated than just having the outlined text with a white middle. Okay? So I hope you have fun with this. There's a lot you can do, and I will definitely let you know, because I'm talking with someone now, if it's possible to add your own custom shapes to the shape panel. Okay? Here. It would be really great if we could actually have, like, put one in where it says My Custom Shapes and you could add them. I don't know if it will be possible, but it's a cool idea. All right, so if you have any questions, just let me know, and we'll be in the Zoom meeting tomorrow and see what we can come up with then. All right, have a great night.